Hi guys, this is Chris Von Hoffman here with my recommendation and review on Abel Ferrara's Bad Lieutenant, which came out in 1992, and I'm just want to talk about it for a while because I don't feel like it really gets served the justice it deserves. Because Werner Herzog came out with his remake, Bad Lieutenant, The Port of Call, New Orleans, with Nicolas Cage taking on the Bad Lieutenant role and giving him a character name, Terrence McDonough, when the original Bad Lieutenant was only called The Lieutenant, played by Harvey Keitel, who I think is one of the most underrated actors of his time, and still hasn't gotten the justice he deserves. But Bad Lieutenant centers on Lieutenant played by Harvey Keitel, who's a gambler, he's a thief, he's a drug junkie, he jacks up heroin through his veins constantly. He's a killer, he's just a disgusting individual, practically has the devil inside him, but he's also happens to be a police lieutenant in gritty streets of New York. And halfway through the film, he finds redemption and tries to find forgiveness through finding the people who raped a nun inside a church. And it's a very graphic film. It's definitely not for everyone. Abel Ferrara directed this film. He also co-wrote it with Zoe Lund, who actually was in one of his first movies, Miss 45, back in 1981, I believe. But unfortunately, she overdosed, or she died quite a while ago, unfortunately. But she's also in the film Bad Lieutenant. She plays a junkie that Harvey Keitel goes and does drugs with. The film is very strong. I think it's Abel Ferrara's best film. It's a borderline masterpiece, in my opinion. But like I say, it's not for everyone. It's a very graphic. Premiere actually named it one of the 25 most dangerous films of all time, and I definitely agree with that. I mean, they show the rape scene with the nun and the junkies, and it's a very disturbing film. The subject matter is very disturbing, but it's a very real film. It's really like ripping your soul out, and I think it's Abel Ferrara's deepest film. It's his most. I mean, he's always touched upon religion in a lot of his films, but this is definitely his most religious film because Harvey Keitel is just consistently trying to find forgiveness through Jesus Christ, and it's a really tough film to watch. But I do recommend it especially if you're a Harvey Keitel and/or Abel Ferrara fan. If you can get through the violence and the subject matter, I definitely highly recommend Bad Lieutenant, and only the first Bad Lieutenant. The Werner Herzog's Bad Lieutenant with Nicolas Cage is just a silly mess. It's an absolute joke. That does not deserve to be seen. I don't know why. I like Werner Herzog. I don't know why he did that. But Abel Ferrara, between 1987 and 1996, he really had a lot of strong films, and Bad Lieutenant was definitely his finest film, I think. 1992 it came out. So yeah. So that's my review on Abel Ferrara's Bad Lieutenant, and if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. But like I said, it's not for everyone, so just brace yourself.